it's worth it, the company at Selby's, I might better get them down with that and do a little presentation for 15 minutes. Could people actually see it working? I mean, I'll throw myself on the floor. I can be the dummy before Lorraine says anything.
There's one thing you should be aware of. If the defibrillator is used, it goes with the patient. It doesn't stay with you. The defibrillator goes with the patient to the hospital.
So two people can't die the same time?
No, it's worse than that, because they keep that defibrillator there all the time that person's in hospital. We took nearly a month to find it from when he was Harvey, because they couldn't find where it had been put.
Better put a sat-nav thing on
Well,
we'll get someone to sign for it until they come. They do. You can have them locked or not. I would suggest not, because we're back to the problem of trying to find somebody who's got the key or the pass number. So, and it was only the chap that gave the talk at wherever it was, I can't remember. He said there's only been one case in all the years they've been out. They've once been stolen by the local law, and it was returned within 3 hours via social media. It was put on that, and the person was grassed up, and they returned it. So I don't think we need to worry, especially in our lovely little village. No one's going to steal it. Right. Okay. Next, the big. Oh, it's me again. 19, the big lunch and the Queen's 90th birthday celebrations. We got. No, I haven't. Have I?
No, I'm saying, have you got any updates?
No.
Let's write something.
All right. Like I safely say, there's no update.
Do you want to leave it on the agenda, or do you want to take it off?
I thought we were just going to. Were we going to combine the?
Yeah, Mike and I went to the first meeting with the and we're meeting again when? 23rd of March.
Right. So do you want to defer that till next month? You can give us an update, then I'll pass it to you.
Yeah, I mean,
Sometimes it's handy to have them there in case they suddenly need some extra time. If something comes up and they need some money or something, then it's on the agenda.
Okay, well, we'll keep it in next
So
month.
we can just defer it
Each month. Okay.
so we're all getting our jobs to do. And yeah, 23rd of March.
We just need time for the next meeting. Right, number 20, Parish Council representative on the Big Lunch Working Group.
Right, well basically this is just to confirm, obviously Councillor Dean went to the last meeting because it was arranged before we, after we sent our agenda out. So it's really just to formally agree that we're happy to be the...
Mike came as well, and they're very happy to have two of us there, in case one of us has got other duties to attend. Oh, that reminds me, did you...
Just written that down.
Right. That's it. Right, number 21. Parish Council notice board for West Street by the Hollies. Councillor Kay. It was only an idea, but putting a notice board up, something like that, or a very elaborate one like that, where we could have Harrietsham Parish Council around it. We haven't. I haven't even looked at asking who owns the land where to go. It's just an idea.
I did have a further thought on this,
Right.
because obviously at some point we will be moving to new premises. Potentially we will want a notice board outside that, which could make the one on the green. Yeah, in which case that may be able to be moved up to. Because, you know, at some point we are going to, and I just wondered if we should just hold off for now until we know, otherwise we could end up having to buy lots of different notice boards.
Right.
Would that be alright?
Yeah.
It was mainstream. It was only
But yeah, we are trying to find out about the land ownership down there so that we do know for the future.
Right. Okay. Number 22, correspondence.
I've sent it already. I was going to say that I've got a copy of Lennon's Maple Pound Boxy. I've done that already, so everything else has been being sent round, so I don't have any correspondence.
Right, future events number 23. I'll start. There's at the village hall this Saturday. Doors open at 7:30. Miss Holiday Swing. I'm sure you've seen the posters around and the leaflets I've posted through letterboxes. Should be a great 40s night. Unfortunately, Lorraine and I and we love vintage stuff, but we're away this weekend. Bargain price, only £10 a ticket. So that's the event I've got.
I haven't got anything.
Nothing?
No.
No? Nothing from me?
The lids pick and the scrub bash,
Right.
which are the 12th and the 19th.
Okay.
March.
Thank you.
The scrum patch.
Scrub.
One we had a
Which is
big
Tuesday.
event.
Oh, another one?
You were not listening earlier then.
Probably.
Can I just bring up,
You're away, aren't
I'm
you?
away.
yeah, can I just bring up one?
Sorry.
Sent round an email recently. There is a joint parish group meeting on the 2nd of March at the Tudor Marriott Hotel. They're going to be discussing a local plan, and obviously it's getting very near the deadline for responding in.
What now?
The 2nd of March. I think it's a Wednesday. I think it's a Wednesday night.
Is it Wednesday?
It's a Wednesday, yeah. Yeah, it's down at
So I just wondered if someone's able to attend.
Full council, isn't it?
I'm not down.
Don't know. You know what the name's for? Are you nominating them?
I would come like
Vice
that.
chair.
Perhaps we should come.
Yeah, okay.
So can I tell Sharon
Yeah.
that you're both going?
And where is it?
Send a copy to me because I'll forget.
Yeah, yeah. I'll
Okay.
do that, yeah.
Send a copy to Brenda.
Yeah.
Well, she knows.
It's all right.
What's that?
No, it's okay. I'll tell you later.
Because then we need to decide, because I don't know if you remember, we had a discussion a little while ago about going back into the joint parish group, because we are at the moment aren't members because we came out of it. So the idea of going along is to see what you feel about the group, to see whether we want to go back in for the future. So there's that angle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, number 24, items for future consideration. No. Nothing to me. Nice and quick. Date of the next meeting, Wednesday the 30th of March, 7:30 in here.
We'll close the meeting down now for 15 minutes discussion.
Okay,
Sorry, I thought you closed the meeting.
So now.
Then you're going to have a private one,
So
but
you go for it.
just a quick one if I may. You were talking about East Street. Many years ago, before the new railway bridge, we had a vehicle stuck under there, one of these digger things on an arm. It hit the bridge, fell over sideways and blocked the road. Vehicles couldn't get under the school bridge, so the police had one person at each end with radio contract, one-way system, round by East Street, right the way through Lenham to join the A20 that way, and then the guy up there said, right, don't let any more through, and he let some this way, and they were there for quite a while. We have got a slightly taller bridge now, but I would think the police will object overall the fact that HGVs at some time must be allowed that way, because they can't get under this school bridge, and the whole A20 just came to a grinding halt, as you can imagine. And now we have stack on, something like that would be horrendous, but that was the only way around it. They couldn't use Marley Road because they couldn't access Marley Road because it's the wrong side of the bridge, you know, it was awkward. Just in case you're thinking about, you know, East Street in the future putting no HGV signs, I'm just saying it might not be possible. Many years ago, but things can repeat themselves, you never know. So,
I don't know if it comes under parish council or highways, but have you noticed how Crest Nicholson to the left state of the path and along the A22 between where they use the entrance and to the West Street turning, where it comes under the main road, there's lumps of concrete, there's posts still standing up which could trip people up, and etc. etc. I just wondered if a letter could be sent to them to clear it up.
Yeah, just to answer that, Paul, I have asked them again today or yesterday
Yeah.
to do that part, because obviously they've done one part and
Yeah.
it looks quite good, and they
Yeah.
seem to have left. So
Yeah.
I've asked Chris Nicholson, but I've also
Mm.
copied it to the highways person that's dealing with that, because
Yeah.
obviously some of it is highways and
I
some
thought-
of it isn't,
yeah, I
and
see.
there's all the
Yeah.
landscaping stuff that still hasn't been done either.
Because I was surprised to see the post still standing up in the ground, which is easy.
Yeah,
You talked about accidents earlier on, that could cause an accident.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll
Yeah.
continue to
Yeah,
chase.
okay. Right.
Audrey?
Yeah, going back to the defibrillators,
Yeah.
are there ongoing maintenance costs, checks, etc., annually or anything, or what happens after it's been used? Can it be put in the back in the box when it comes back to the hospital? Why does it go to the hospital?
To keep them alive on the road.
It's on the first.
Yeah, I know.
Paramedics
that are here at the ambulance.
Why would they take your? I
others?
think there's the batteries are replaceable. That's quite expensive, I think. And the other thing is the actual pads. So obviously, if it's used, you've got to get new pads.
Yeah, you have. I'm just checking to see, I think there is a shelf life. And we hope that
It would be a case of
never
new
being
batteries
used,
every
is it? Does that
3
mean-
years sort of thing.
very good point, Audrey. Thank you for
I
that.
remember it's every 3 years. you can buy
They
a new
beat-
service.
They beat when the batteries low, they do.
Yeah, like your alarm in the house.
But the reason it goes to the hospital is because when the machine's used, that recording what the heart does.
Yeah.
So the surgeons and the people can see what's happening in the heart at the moment he had the heart attack. That's why it stays with the patient.
But there is it obviously needs servicing because it actually comes up with a service indicator
Yes.
required when displayed. So I'll just quickly see if it tells me this. Sorry.
We've had ours 3 years and it's just had one new, it had new batteries when it went to the hospital. And it came back.
I'll find that out and let everyone know.
Well, I only asked the question because you may have future costs in front of you.
Yeah.
I think the person whose life you say will buy you a new battery.
Don't be so sure.
Are you suggesting we might have the condition?
Okay, well, it's a good point, Audrey. It actually says here, replace every 2 years, and the next, the pads. So, but I know the next question will be, well, how much are they? And I don't know. So I'll have to find that
2
out.
years' time,
There's
they'll be
nothing,
more expensive.
but thank you, that's a very relevant point. Okay. Anyone? Or another one?
I think at the last meeting I might have asked whether we were going to have the beacon on the church for the Queen's 90th.
Can I answer that, Audrey? They're having their own beacon ceremony.
Who's they?
Well,
Friends of the church.
the beacon people all over the country. They are going to have a ceremony. I can't remember the date, but it's not the same day as the big lunch. It's in April, is it? Yeah. There will be a ceremony. I don't know whether the church will.
We have got a beacon for the
We
church.
have, yeah. If Stephen Morris was here, he'd be able to tell us.
It would be nice to have them.
Yeah, I agree. But there is one. There's an official one.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Okay. Did I also understand that there was going to be a big litter pick for the Queen's birthdays? Is that the same as we're going to do?
There is something. Dream for the Queen, isn't it?
Yeah.
Run by the borough.
Run by the borough, yeah.
And they were asking for areas to be nominated. And I did ask to include the bit on the A20 underneath the bridges that's been really awful. So hopefully, but that I went past yesterday, and that looks a lot cleaner now, doesn't it? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it, Mr Chairman, from me.
Just a quick one. Most Sunday mornings I go off to work early and I see Audrey, you won't like this, so close your ears. I see Audrey picking litter and I just wanted to acknowledge it, even though she probably doesn't want to acknowledge it. She doesn't do it for the acknowledgement, and but I always see it and I appreciate it, and I just think I want to flag it up, really. So, yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you, John.
Thanks, Audrey.
Any others? Right. Well, that's concluding the parish council meeting tonight. Councillors can stay here. We've got our
Take the cushions out.